Hey, Nyroc here. How you doing? Hey, did a trip across Nevada and started at the border of Utah and went all the way to California. East to west trip. 788 miles. But that was some side trips I did. If you just did a straight shot, it'd be a lot less. But I did a lot of exploring. Anyway, just to bring you up to speed, Nevada honors every state tag. And so the deal is with Nevada is to, you can use their state to off-highway travel for up to 15 days. After 15 days, you need to go get a permit. But in 15 days, that's a heck of a lot of riding. So Nevada's got it made for people that want to just get in their rig and head out and do some exploring. And so anyway, this Nevada trip, I'm going to experience silt, sand, a thing called playa, which is like a dry lake bed, and these places are massive. These valleys are ridiculously massive. They're like 60 miles long, 40 miles wide, one mountain range on one side, one the other, and you travel on this stuff and it seems like you're not going anywhere because there's really no point where you can lock onto except for a far mountain range. So it's kind of a interesting trip in that respect. One thing you want to do before you head out across Nevada, contact the local BLM office, including the U.S. Forest Service. Approximately 93% of Nevada is publicly owned lands, and so you need to talk with them. They've got maps. The people have traveled that area. They know. They can give you some good reference points. Things from hot springs you can enjoy, camp locations, towns that do and don't have services. One thing I want to say, when you're crossing Nevada, I don't care if it's north, east, west, or south, there is so much barren area, and you're lucky to see a person. Every 5 hours, maybe every 2 days, you might see someone. It's an incredible journey. Right offhand, you need to go prepared, okay? This isn't no kiddie stuff. This is real dangerous stuff to do. You have to go with plenty of water. For example, I carry 4 gallons of water in a big container, and I also carry lots of bottled water, and then you got to have plenty of fuel, okay? So I carry a full tank, and then I have enough fuel to do 3 more fill-ups. So that gives me a good travel distance, and I never had any issue with fuel, okay? And my water went down quick because I was running some real hot temps some days. So water is really imperative. One thing I want to say too is always use a escape route. Plan one is what I'm trying to say. Plan escape route. Look for the nearest, when you do your route, look for the nearest interstate, highway, small town, something that you can get to. You never know what might happen. And it's good to have either a support vehicle or 2 to 3 other riders to go along with you, okay? One thing you'll definitely have to have is a good GPS with good mapping system in it. And if that fails or you run over it with your tire, you're going to have to fall back on your paper maps. So you take both. Good idea is to have radios and cell coverage. Basically forget it. It doesn't work. Out on the interstates, yeah, you'll get coverage, but you're not out there. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed the trip, and I plan on doing many more across Nevada. And so I'll keep you updated on future rides, future adventures. You have a good one. Enjoy the video. Nyroc out. Just coming up the out of that sand mountain area, and I've been climbing this steep hill, and it's just it's hard pack, and then there's sand. As you can see in the video, it was a bugger coming up. Anyway, can you hear the exhaust crackling? This thing's hot. Anyway, I'm just checking my CVT exhaust, and it's sitting at 140, and that baby's been working hard. Anyway, I just take it here. I got a gauge on the back, checking it and see if it's getting out of hand. It's getting a little warm, but not bad. But then I've got the cold air induction on the front, so that helps. And but this thing's crackling pretty good. It's hot. And down here you can see this just good old sand, and I'm up on top right now. Well, not quite. I'm not quite to the summit, but gotta get out from under this thing. As you can see, I've come up quite a bit out of the valley here, but I've still got this draw to go up through. This should be the pass up in here. Anyway, I got to get going again. I got a lot of miles to do today. Nyroc out. Okay, getting pretty warm. Hear my fan running? It's a cooking. I wired it to where it'll cool off when you turn the engine off. It runs. I like it. I like a system like that. Like Polaris was like that, so I just converted it over. So if you got a good battery like I do, it doesn't matter. You can run and run and run. I got a lot of reserve. Anyway, I went through some sagebrush a while back. It's pretty thick. Still digging it out. All right, time to move on. Nyroc out.